Oh, look it.
Oh my God, he got it! That just happened.
Whoa.
That just happened. Hello, all my fishy friends. Welcome back to another addicted fishing video. Everybody, Bill Herzog. I am joined here today by one of my great mentors and friends for a little bit of smashdown fishing. And that's what it's like. Come along.
Was that not the coolest grab
Yeah!
of all time?
Oh, wow, duder. That's
How
what
we
we're
doing?
talking about.
How we doing?
Tell the people what that is.
That is a Eastern brook trout
Wow.
on a twitched black jig.
On a little twitch jig.
Yeah, it's like
Today, everybody.
so mesmerized I couldn't see.
He just says, look at that. I look over, all I saw was throat. So Bill and I have obviously done a few twitching videos together before, but today we're talking about something that I really was not aware of. He had come by at the Sportsman Show and gave me a little sneak peek and a little hint at some stuff that works very well. And I think that's the beauty of a technique like this, is he learned by getting his butt kicked by a friend, which is kind of how I learned how to trout twitch. So today, one main goal is to catch fish on plastics. A lot of people wouldn't think using these little crawdad plastics or a tube jig or anything like that would catch big trout like this, but today we're about to prove you wrong.
That's on the line twitch, man.
Oh, it feels tiny.
I saw it going.
Yeah. I just got a little bit of slack in my line. Those are probably some of my favorite takes with the jig, is when the fish hits it with so much speed and aggression that your line just goes slack. And all you got to do is start reeling because he's already halfway to the boat.
You got
Oh my gosh, look at that thing.
I know, and that's a mini. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful.
What a beautiful, beautiful brook.
Yes, they are. Look at them, and they're
Ooh.
a little bit bigger,
Okay.
but I think that doesn't matter.
Big yum, big fish. That's what I always say. No pun intended. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's two different styles, everybody. And normally, I mean, this would be a smallmouth or a largemouth bass presentation, typically, correct?
Yeah, that's where they came from.
I mean, that's fishy. What do you think, lighter color or darker right now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Ah, man, I'm too indecisive for this. Give me two good lures.
That one.
Okay.
I'm vibing on that one.
That one I feel like it's gonna cover up the hook a little bit more, so I'm glad we chose this one. I sound like my dad.
Yeah, and we all make that noise now. He's up.
Yeah, you can tell when he's trying to. You can tell he's tying a knot.
On this one is the same one, but I cut back the tail so it made it a little bit shorter, so the hook is closer to the top of the head
Got it.
and back farther.
Okay.
So I pinched off about a quarter of an inch.
Kind of like worm
at the
fishing.
end. Yeah. You'll see it fits on the jig so much better.
Okay. I love that. That one's free, everybody. It's so slippery. Oh. See, that's why they work so good. It's got that natural sound like a crawdad.
Flavor.
A little crooked. This crawdad's got the bends.
Oh,
What a take. Are
heard
we
it.
bass fishing or what?
I wouldn't even look.
The old
Here.
bump. Oh wow, it's a good one too. No wonder I felt that. Look at that thing fighting down there. Oh wow. I think the coolest part about a brook trout, honestly, in my opinion, is the places you catch them. These things, they're like a steelhead. They don't exist in ugly places. And in ugly water, there's a fish that requires very, very clean, cold, and a bountiful water. And I think that is really what makes them so special. When we're sitting here listening to loons going across the lake, smashing big trout in a way that we've never done before.
It's very exciting catching a fish on a brand new technique, no matter what it is.
It truly is, you know, and I've always wondered, I've always used the little Rebel crawdads and the different methods that would kind of emulate a crawdad of sorts, but nothing like this. Nothing as active and as fun to do. Just like that, we're jumping up in numbers. And now for Bill.
Oh.
Back to you, Bill.
Well, I just hit the auto release.
Aww. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, there you go.
We got a good swarm of them around here. Oh, I'm on. Yep. I marked them first too. I was just about to tell you guys here. I got all these fish right here below us. Whamsicle.
Oh man.
Whamsicle. Oh, baby, that was cool. That was cool. Oh, look at how pretty this one is too. This might be my best one of the day. Oh, that was cool. We got them down here on the Humminbird. It's fun when you can put all your technologies to use. Okay, here we go. Wow, that was fun. I have to say again, that is probably my favorite part of doing this style of fishing. When you get to use the technologies, and for us, our proud sponsors allow us to have this kind of technology to come here and do this type of stuff. Oh gosh, it's so pretty and mad. Man, oh, come on, I've dealt with ones like you before.
Just your type.
Pretty and mad. Look at that. What an amazing fish. Hot potato. Well, I broke off. Please.
I bestow upon thee.
You have to tap it on each shoulder.
There you go.
Ooh, Knight of the Crawdad.
See, K-N-I-G.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It is a massive creature.
It's a wee tiny little tot.
You feel it, Nate?
Governor.
I would honestly wet my pants if I caught a brook trout that size in a high mountain lake. Would you look at that thing that is almost a foot long? Man, wet. Junior, you are pretty though. Look at his pink spots. Isn't that wonderful? Ah, you never get tired of looking at them. They're all different sizes, but we love them all.
We love them all.
Yes.
You never get tired of looking at them. Yeah, that's when we go here, reel up bottom.
Whoa,
oh God, I felt that one down deep in my plums. That was as soon as it got to the bottom too.
Blammo.
So one thing we were noticing, and I noticed a lot in other lakes, but it's very apparent here, is that these fish live off of points. And the reason that is because it's a good ambush spot for these fish to be able to get that bait as it's coming around each of these points, plus this rock structure that comes out. So it can be very important when you're fishing these twitching jigs like this to find the structure that these kinds of baits will be living in. So we did it and we got fish. Now this is the best part of having this sight again. Look at this. We're actually watching the packs of fish, which again is identifying the depth that we want to fish at. We're in about 9 feet here. That's going to be about 15 to 18 feet off of that ledge. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one swimming through. 5, that's 5, there's a shadow. 6 of those fish swimming right out here to this angle. It seems like it might be a good place to cast. Oh, frickin'. That's what we call a schwapper, ladies and gents.
A schwapper?
A schwapper.
Indeed.
Schwappy poo. Wow.
Love it.
That's a good one. I feel like we're about to double. I got a tingly feeling.
Spider sense?
Yeah. It happened in my elbow. Could be carpal tunnel. I don't know. Oh, beautiful.
What? No barking? I feel insulted. I didn't get a little bark. Man. Wow.
Well, you said standard issue.
Wow. Okay.
I got to be so excited. Well done.
That one's perfect proportion creature.
Well done, Saya.
Indeed. On the plastic, naturally.
On the plastic.
All right.
Who'd have thunk, everybody? Let's see those comments below on whether or not you have ever caught fish on a plastic. Obviously, we used the little micro worms and stuff that we have on our Addicted website, but I have never thrown plastic crawdads for trout before. Now I will.
That hook set.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a heavy one, dude.
Oh dear.
Please.
I know that.
Oh, that's a big mouth. That's a big mouth out there. Wow.
Big charmazord.
It's like art, almost, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Skims across the surface.
In the sun
That
like
fish
that?
is like a poet.
You never tire of looking at them.
No, I don't. It's a trip.
I know that's
It's like
cliche,
taking
but
a
it's
trip
so
and
true.
never leaving the farm. I was on my phone, or plugging my phone in, dinking around this whole time, and all I did was leave that thing on the bottom for like a couple of minutes, and then I moved it twice and he ate it. So it's like he almost found it on the bottom of the lake, sat there and stared at it, went cross-eyed.
Come on, move.
Yeah.
Make your move.
Now that is a trout and a half right there. Unbelievable.
Golf clap for that one, sir.
Thank you so much for showing me this, Bill.
My pleasure.
What a dream come true. I cannot help myself but to think about how a real crawdad would work. I want to see, and there's obviously very, very, very many crawdads in this lake. So I'm going to hop out, hit the bank, walk the shore, and see if I can find myself a crawdad to use for bait. We are allowed, these are all hatchery fish in this lake, so we are going to take one home for catch and cook this afternoon. And in the state that we are in, if you use bait, you're going to have to keep one. So it's a damn good excuse in my opinion. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, they are literally everywhere. And they're all the exact same size as the ones we're using, interestingly enough. We could figure that one out. There's one. Oh, these little guys are extremely fast. Oh, one just hit my leg. He's attacking. I'm being attacked by crawdads. Payback's not cheap. There we go. Yep, there's one. That's a pretty good one. Got him. It's right there. Damn it! This is frustrating. These honestly have to be probably the fastest little buggers I've ever seen. Okay, there's a good one. Damn it, dude.
Put that trap out overnight and
okay, frustration has set in. I'm getting pretty PO'd right now. So I've changed the game, changed the name of the game even. Got me a casting net. I have a crawdad trap in the boat, which is the irony of this whole situation, but I think this casting net technique might work. Okay, there's a couple of them there. Oh, there's a big one right there, you know? There's just one. Okay, I'm gonna put this right over top of him. Oh, he went back under a rock. Okay, I gotta find some different habitat. Okay, a big flat rock. It's gotta be a winner. Oh, really? Interesting. Ridge-shaped rock? Oh man. Yeah, there's a really good one. Oh, why are they so fast? Ah! See, I have it figured out. You lift up the rock while the dust is still settling. You drop in your cast net. And then you catch them by hand over here. Getting any bites? There he is. He's crawling his way into the bank. I've got him corralled. Got him, got him, got him. He's mine. All right, here we go. The time is now. No animals were harmed in the making of this, except one crawdad. To the bottom we go. Take it to the bottom. Start that bite camera. Timer. Start that bite timer. Oh, okay. Here's the deal. This crawdad is gonna get eaten. Call you back.
Nice.
I'll send it to you right now. Dad bite. BK gave me a call and I got bit on the live craw. I got bit on the live craw.
Outstanding, Private.
Woo! It works. Are you surprised?
Well, I'm completely
I was gonna be very surprised if the fake one got one before the real one, but it didn't. Oh!
Well,
can't say that anymore.
the proof is in
It was
the
not
pudding.
leadered. It was not leadered.
The proof is in the pudding, kid.
Oh.
The proof is in the pudding.
Sucks those things are so hard to catch. Except when you got an awesome camera guy who catches them for you while you're trying. Did you just find Troutzilla, sir?
He ate the gray one. Gray head, gray tail.
Ironic, I think not.
Oh, so droll.
I got the young, fresh, wiggly one over here.
I got the old gray one. Yeah, I got the old gray one over
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Hi, George. Mr. Truck, come see. Come on, come take a look. You can name it that. Oh, stop. He fall down and go by.
So we pulled over for a little shade break, and Mr. here handed. So we pulled over for a little shade break, and Mr. Bill. Well, we pulled over for a little shade break, and Mr. Herzog here handed me the box of jigs that he had been pulling these out of, and I was extremely surprised to see it, how simple it is. And so we wanted to talk a little bit about the exact technique and
Sure.
what we have on the end of the thing here, so
Yeah.
take it away.
All right, what we have here, these are like 1.5 inch, just basically bass fishing rubber crawfish. And the same color, you pulled the ones off the bottom.
Right.
What color were they? Were they not just like that?
Oh, it was identical.
Yeah,
Even the
exactly.
size, really. I mean, it seems like that bait in particular is really well thought out.
My buddy, when we were cleaning fish, he goes, look at the size of these. And he went in the store, Bass Pro Shop in Tacoma, and found these and brought them out here, put a whooping on me, and I go, give me that.
Yeah.
Right? So that's it. That's a 1/0. I think it's a Gamakatsu hook, could be a must-have, I'm not sure, but it's straight, nice and straight, tined, love it. And that's on an 1/8 ounce. A 1/4 ounce probably fishes better, but the 1/8, when they're shallower earlier in the year, the 1/8 is way better to fish.
And I'm using the 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣, which is, this was just the cameraman's rod. This is Alex's rod. I broke one a couple days ago, but this thing's been working really, really good. This is a 6'6", 4 to 10 pound, 1 to 16th to 3/8 ounce weighted rod. And you're using a little bit different one. You have a Shimano rod on
Yeah,
it.
I have an 8.5 foot 4 to 8
Yeah.
on here. I also have an edge rod that I've been throwing all day that's a 9 foot 1 to 4. And it's wonderful. Fish is a little heavier, so
Yeah.
all of these rods fish just
Yeah,
well.
I was gonna say, it doesn't really matter what rod
Right.
company. We love Okuma. They're an amazing sponsor of ours. But as long as you have it in that 6.5 to 8 foot range and at that weight limit, I think is really what makes this. You gotta feel the bite.
I like to paint the heads either black or dark brown, just to make it look natural and part of the creature. And all we do with this thing is what? We throw it out, let it watch your line, watch
I
it
was
touch
gonna
bottom,
say.
right? Let it sit for a second, and then what?
As long as it hits the bottom, it doesn't really matter the method. It seems that you get it down there.
Mhm.
As long as this thing gets close to the bottom, it gets eaten.
Right.
So whether it's for the downer, I mean, you could damn near just troll this thing.
That's for next time.
Okay.
One more tip. How do they stand? We've been casting these and casting them. You notice they don't come down. I put a drop of super glue in there and I put it
That's
on.
what that is.
Super glue. Those do not come off. Yeah, and that is a big time. Saves a lot. It saves a lot of tackle too. That super glue keeps them right on there, nice and flush to the head.
That's a great idea. That one's free also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got the truck bed cook set up, ready to go here. Time to try ourselves some brook trout. Now, I have never eaten these things before. Normally when you catch them, they're so darn small that it's not even really equate to a meal. Some of you might be freaking out that we're catching and killing these big brook trout, but these are all hatchery fish that we're fishing for today. They're all here. They're a hatchery. They're very, very little wild reproduction, and so I don't feel too bad because they're put here for somebody to eat. So let's give them a try. All right, we're going simple syrup on this one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go skin side up to begin with. Actually, you know, I'm backtracking here, guys. This recipe is evolving as we speak. I'm not going to use the skin on there. I will say that the skin, especially in the summertime, doesn't look that appetizing. To me, it's kind of slimy. I didn't walk down and wash this thing off again, so I'm taking just the meat itself off the skin. We're going to throw just that in there. And we're going to take just a wee bit of the 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣 seasoning. That way we can really get to enjoy the flavors of this. Hopefully they're good. Okay. First interaction. That's good. It's really good. I mean, like, really good. I'm gonna sit down at my tailgate table. Honestly, it looks great. It's got this beautiful orange coloration to it. Just looks buttery and delicious. Great texture. Not mushy at all. That's usually some of my biggest fears with these char style of species. Especially like a lake trout or something, usually they just turn into a big soft mess in the pan. They kind of fall apart. There's not a lot of texture to them or good flavor. These are good. One thing you guys will notice is that I only did a butter sear and a little bit of seasoning on this. Made for a really nice, flavorful meal. A lot of times, like Bill told us before he left, that he doesn't like eating them this time of year. They taste like algae and they're not very good. That being the case, that's why I didn't add any lemon. I didn't add anything that's going to break them maybe anymore, like an acid or an onion or something like that. So stick with a nice simple recipe in the summertime. It's light, clean, fresh, and it is freaking hot out here, so that's exactly how we want to eat. And with that being said, that trout carcass is going in our crawdad trap, and we are in the process of filming a Stay Fishy here. So if you guys want to see the rest of this trip, be sure to tune in to Stay Fishy Adventures next week, and you'll get to see what happens to that carcass. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. You all stay fishy. We'll see you out there.